Everything, from atoms to mankind, functions within some sort of network. Now, I'm just a historian. As I understand it, for atoms, this occurs in various ways, such as quantum entanglement. But we are people. We are humans. We are nuanced. And our relationships are nuanced. We live, laugh, and love. And with each of these interactions, we deepen our relationships and we expand our networks. Understanding networks is vital for understanding the world in which actors interact. And we need to do this through both interpersonal and intertextual relationships. This is where my work comes in. I look at those who commented on Scripture in the form of scriptural commentaries. These are works that analyze a book of the Bible line by line. I look at people who produced this text type in the years of 780 to about 850, specifically in the regions of modern-day France and Germany. Through a lens of social network theory, I collate all extant data on these individuals and their relationships to both people, places, and texts. I then store this data in a database, and using a program I coded in Python, I produce network maps such as the one that you see up here. But network maps do far more than just present nice, cool images of stayed data. They provide and lend us a systematic way to interrogate that data, both visually and in the hard data itself. And I do this through cluster analysis, the identifying of groupings of individuals. Now, in my research, I have identified 4 groups of clusters through this cluster analysis, which had hitherto gone unnoticed by scholars. In other words, these were 4 places where intellectuals produced a very specific text type. Now, being a historian, an inquisitive person, and a person who needed to write a dissertation, I started asking questions. Why do we see these specific clusters emerge, and why do we see them fall? And this is interesting because not all clusters are active simultaneously. They rise and fell at different periods of time. What I noticed in my research was that all of these instances can be correlated specifically to the presence of a teacher of scriptural exegesis, the studying of the Bible. In other words, I could show that all individuals who produced a text type over about a 70-year period existed within some kind of overarching pedagogical network. I could draw a line through each of these individuals. Why is this significant? It's significant because early medieval Christian people viewed their world through a lens of Scripture. Understanding how ideas developed and changed over time and perceptions of that world is vital to our understanding of how early medieval people saw their world. And my research provides the networks for doing just this. Thank you.